Hello guys, my name is Doctor Victorious and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Timelord Victorious and the brand new audio adventure, He Kills Me Not. The story is of the bounty hunter Brian, who is nude and he is collecting a bounty, and this bounty is to split up a relationship, take one half back to her father and the other half he can kill. So it's a bit like that mission in Red Dead, and this entire story does feel like it is a Red Dead kind of scene. It's a western, you know, the accents of characters and, you know, the fact that it's kind of set in a desert kind of, you know, comes into this whole western thing and bounties and all of that. So, you know, it's quite enjoyable, that aspect, because I really enjoyed that, but it took me a while to get into that, because to begin with I wasn't thinking, oh, they're doing a western. It took a little while for me to go, oh, it is a western, isn't it? Like, to begin with, I was thinking, I'm not quite sure whether I like this story or not. But as I finished the story, I realised that it was quite enjoyable, and even at one point I looked at my phone thinking, oh god, it's nearly over, so I think that proves that it is pretty enjoyable. I think that the thing's really well written for a big finish. Normally is, but I think it has this kind of wit almost, and I'm not saying it's funny, but it has a wit and a bit of an edge to it that make the dialogue, you know, seem a bit edgier and a bit, you know, sharper. Paul McGann is great. Silas Carson, the guy that plays the Oods, I think are really cool. He's kind of got this cool, menacing, passive menacing almost. It's a real juxtaposition. Aren't I growing up? I thought he was enjoyable. I quite liked the relationship and trying to escape from the Ood bounty hunter. I wish that took more of the plot of just the two of them and maybe the Doctor trying to escape. Because I thought that would be like a cool thing, but it never really went down that direction. Imagine like the gunslinger walking down the street, coming for them, you know, chasing them down as they try and run through all the buildings and stuff. I thought that would be pretty cool, and I'm surprised that they never did that. I think this suffers from the same issue that I've had with a lot of Timelord Victorious at the minute. And that is that I can't seem to get into anything that is really the meat of what Timelord Victorious is about. Maybe it's because I haven't read the books, and the books do seem to be the big thing. But you know, from things such as the comic and things like that, I haven't really found anything that really has blown me away yet. They all feel like very contained stories. I'm not really complaining about the idea that they're contained stories. This one does end in a bit of a cliffhanger, which I'm sure will be picked up in the next one, because if I remember, that is the next one. And you know, not every single story that Timelord Victorious does needs to be this big action-packed Avengers Endgame event, you know. I quite like the idea that there being little stories within there, but I just feel like I should be getting into the meat now. I feel like I should be in Act 2, and I feel like I'm still in Act 1. Yeah, so I think that overall this thing was really well written and really enjoyable, so if you get the chance to listen to it, maybe you've already bought the bundle, do, because it is very good. But now that I've finished it, every minute it's starting to get better, and my opinion of it is getting better throughout, you know, me just processing it, because I think it, you know, it's one of those stories that in the time I was like, this is a bit weird, but then I kind of enjoyed it. Now it's over. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like. You kind of noticed that I was going to ramble then, but I decided to stop. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you're new. I hope to get the Defender of the Daleks 2 comic thing review out in a couple of days. I've had this issue, well, I haven't, it's not on my fault, it's just like it's taking them a while to dispatch them. It literally got the email yesterday to say that it's been dispatched, and it's been a week now. So the thing's coming, it should be in a couple of days, and I'm very looking forward to getting that and reading the second half to that. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.